Hello lads and lasses, Captain Gingerbread here with the first ever Den of Discourse, where we talk about all things Sea of Thieves. Today's topic of discussion is none other than the highly anticipated arena. Now, I'm sure many of you have already seen the Sea of Thieves anniversary announcement trailer, which revealed a boatload of future content coming to the seas. Most notably being the addition of the hunting, fishing, and cooking systems, the updates to ship destruction, the addition of Tall Tales, a lore-based mission series that will introduce a whole new dynamic to the game, and, of course, the arena itself. All we know about the arena so far is that it is planned to be the game's first PvP mode, aside from freelancer pirate hunting of course, and that it will be introducing us to our first PvP-centered faction, the Sea Dogs. Now, we do have some insight into who the Sea Dogs are, as we know that DeMarco Singh, son of Ramsey Singh, the pirate lord himself, as well as Lesady Singh, DeMarco's sister, are in fact the leaders of the Sea Dogs, and therefore manage the arena as well. What plans do they have for the arena, and for the Sea of Thieves in whole? Our answers lie, for now, locked away at Rare HQ, along with all the other secrets in store for us, coming April 30th in the Sea of Thieves' next major content update. But for the rest of this video, I'd like to discuss the arena, or more specifically, I'd like to give you my thoughts and ideas for what I would like to see in the arena. The arena, to me, should be about the PvP. From the moment a game starts, till the final leaderboard drops detailing the results, the arena should encourage combat between crews, without giving any crew the opportunity to completely overpower a server. Now, my idea for a game mode would be a King of the Hill or Domination style match type. It would consist of a singular point on the map, perhaps a seapost like dock or an island, with an area around it that would make up the hill. Teams would spawn equal distance apart in a circle around the area and would fight for control of said area. Teams would receive points for killing and damaging/sinking ships, as well as a passive bonus for being the only ship active in the control point. This would mean that so long as another team is anywhere in the control area, you can only gain points through combat. I believe this mode would work very well as a raw PvP mode, because the central point would provide incentive for passive players to remain closer to enemies, and so long as games involved 4 or 5 ships, I could see it being difficult for highly aggressive teams to fully dominate an entire server. Perhaps the control point could contain a small island with skellies or chests to grab as extra goals to drive teams together. There honestly are a myriad of ways at which this mode could be implemented, as long as the core aspect, the PvP, is kept at the forefront. Because that is what I feel this should focus on most, and I would be disappointed to find a game where it was more objective based than PvP based. And that's not to say that I'm against objectives. I understand having objectives is a major part in driving PvP for these modes. You don't just want to have a free-for-all ship battle, or perhaps we could. That could be an option down the line, but I digress. I don't want to see it turn into a game where everyone's racing around, capturing points, and where ship combat and fighting the other teams is an afterthought. That's the opposite of what I would hope would come from this mode. And I'm sure a lot of people out there agree with that sentiment. I suppose my final thought would be to incorporate stockades within the control point that would have access to supplies such as maybe powder kegs to really spice things up. And those are my current thoughts about what could come to the arena. Do you agree with my idea for a game mode? Do you think I'm a loon and should be locked in the brig? Tell me down below in the comments. And while you are down there, why not hit the subscribe button and the little ship's bell so you can stay up to date on my latest news, shenanigans, and tomfoolery. And if by chance you like the video, then please do hit that like button, as it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But until next time, me hearties, this is Captain Gingerbread, sailing off.